Jones Industrial Average is up 2,200 points, and Bitcoin has set multiple all-time record highs because everyone knows that I'm committed to making America the crypto capital. We want to stay at the forefront of everything, and one of them is crypto, and Miami seems to be the center of the action, come to think of it, and maybe it'll stay there.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros. And we're going to be getting into some MSTR updates, getting into some Bitcoin updates, and we're going to start off here with some Metaplanet updates. Metaplanet is buying more BTC. They've acquired around 69 Bitcoin for around 6.6 million USD, and they got that at around 96,000 per Bitcoin. Year to date, they have a Bitcoin yield of 18%. They now hold 1% of the total Bitcoin supply at 2,100 Bitcoin. Remember, Metaplanet is one of the best performing stocks in Japan and internationally over the past year or so. And you can see they're still picking up more BTC there. And their 2,100 Bitcoin is now verifiable on chain. So you can see where they're holding all their Bitcoin. If they decide to ever sell Bitcoin, they move it, you'll be able to see all of that on chain. And David Bailey's weighing in on Metaplanet here. He's saying now that they've got their flywheel in place, Metaplanet's Bitcoin treasury will start growing very quickly. His math is saying that they will be buying up to 1,500 Bitcoin each month until they exhaust their capital plan. So Metaplanet doing basically the same thing that MSTR has been doing in Japan, and they're continuing to grow at a rapid pace, and their stock has performed very well. And this is actually really interesting. Their MNAV is a lot higher than MSTR's, and it goes to show that there's a lot of room for other countries around the world to have a Bitcoin proxy strategy. Companies will probably start to realize that, hey, my country does not have a company like MSTR here, so we need to be the first ones to do that. And that will probably lead to more companies putting Bitcoin on the balance sheet. And we can see here an update from Saylor and Adrian Morris. You can see here the initial conversion rate. This is for the convertible debt offering that Saylor announced a couple of days ago. They came out with a $2 billion convertible debt offering. The initial conversion rate is 2.307 shares of Class A common stock per $1,000 principal amount of notes, which represents an initial conversion price of approximately $433 per share. The initial conversion price represents a premium of approximately 35%. So you can see it's highly accretive there. And from Strategy's website, they say the offering is expected to close on February 21st, 2025. So this is Friday. The debt offering will probably be completed on Friday. So it's looking like Saylor may be buying some Bitcoin over the weekend. So we may see a positive weekend for BTC, something you may want to front run if you've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. And we can see MSTR is at around 319 right now, kind of even on the day. We have Bitcoin at around 97,000, up around 1% there. So maybe a good time to dollar cost average into either Bitcoin or MSTR at these prices. And this is MooMoo. If you want to trade options with MSTR, buy their stock, any other stock, Bitcoin, crypto, you can do that with MooMoo. When you sign up using our affiliate link, you can get up to 30 free stocks. Each one of those stocks could be worth up to $2,000 each. So make sure to check that out in the comment section and the description below. And let's go ahead and get into some quick Bitcoin updates here. And I have a clip at the end that I want to share with you guys. And to get into some of the state updates here, you can see South Dakota update on Monday. They will have their committee meeting to vote on this, and then the House floor on Tuesday. So this is going to be coming next week. We'll have more updates next week on all of this. And Logan weighing in here, he says, if the bill passes and is signed into law, the state will be able to start buying Bitcoin on July 1st, 2025. So that is right around the corner. And according to BitcoinReserveMonitor.com, if we look at South Dakota, they're looking at purchasing up to 3,317 Bitcoin. So a decent amount of buying pressure there from South Dakota if this bill passes. And then to give you an update on where all the states are standing right now, you can see Utah is in the lead here at Committee 2. You have Arizona, Montana, Oklahoma, Chamber 1. You have a lot of states still in committee, and you have a lot of states that are still just being introduced. And notice one thing here. Some of these states have multiple bills that they're trying to pass. You can see Florida has 2, Texas has 2, Ohio has 2, I believe Arizona has 2, and a couple other states have 2 there. So that's interesting to see there as well. And the last update I have for you guys, Canaan Bitcoin miner, they have increased their Bitcoin treasury to 1,319 Bitcoin. So that is good to see there. More Bitcoin hodling going on. But that's all I had for you guys in today's video. I have a clip that I want to share with you. Stick around for that. Let me know what you guys think about everything in today's video. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section below, and really appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Like and subscribe. We have new content being released every single day. My name is Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. And this clip is from a while ago, but it shows what Michael Saylor was talking about then, but now we're actually here now. So let's check it out.
The status quo right now is Google would have to wire $1 billion a month to Coinbase, while the SEC is trying to put Coinbase out of business, and they'd have to cross with Cross River Bank, like a bank you've never heard of. That's the only bank that will actually take the wire. So the CFO of Google is not going to be so interested in wiring billions and tens of billions of dollars to a crypto exchange as a custodian. They want State Street, they want Citigroup. Citibank is the successor to National City Bank. National City Bank was run by the brother of John D. Rockefeller. It was the Rockefeller Bank. So if you want a sense of how long these relationships run, 30 years is a short period of time. So the third piece we need is we need banks to be able to custody Bitcoin, and then they can buy it for you, sell it for you, loan money against it. And then in that world, you will be able to get a margin loan at SOFR plus 50 basis points against your Bitcoin. You will probably get 5% interest. You'll probably get the same interest rate on Bitcoin as you get on a money market fund. And if you had those two things, then a corporate, it's like $100 billion of Bitcoin going up 20% a year, yielding 5% with no risk, and a bank too big to fail is doing the headache for me. You can imagine Apple might say, put $50 billion in Bitcoin. So we don't have that third thing. We're kind of in year one. You could say we're year zero, because year one is when you get the third thing and you get the endorsement without prejudice, you know. But I would say that we're 6 months in. Now you got 50,000 publicly traded companies. They're all capitalized on toxic credit, which is collapsing. You know, one of the points of my speech is if you build your company on a capital asset with a 10-year useful life, your company's going to last 10 years. And so all of these companies have a 10 to 20-year life because they're sitting on a defective capital asset. The driver for them to switch from bonds to Bitcoin is Bitcoin's got a useful life of 10,000 years.